is just fantastic.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be responding to Cook Dinner With Me Full Stop. A video that, as far as interaction goes, hasn't received as many likes or dislikes as previous videos. It's missing about 1,000 at time of recording anyway. Viewership is, again, still hemorrhaging, and the comments, there are plenty of those. The top 5. I'm sure filming 7 minutes of nothing is very stressful. The way you deeply eye-fork yourself whilst eating is really, really disturbing. You look 100 times more happier now that you're away from Tommy. That says a lot. What happened to the money-saving journal? And I love that the thumbnail looks like she's going through the trash trying to find something to cook for dinner. I do quite like the 6th comment, but we're not going to get to that. We're going to go straight into this video because I live to be entertained and totally not, well, yeah, okay, we're just going to dive in.
Hello, welcome to another Vlogmas. We're going strong, folks.
You know, Amber, you might have a point as far as uploading on a regular basis, even if what you're uploading is nothing. However, on the screen is your viewership for every video this month, and your views are nearly half of what they started at. Well, they're certainly getting closer to it. I fully expect by the end of this month for your views to be half of that, and for you to have to make some tough decisions with regards to what you do as a creator, because there's no way you're going to be able to get away with phoning it in for another year.
Like, I literally am usually burnt out by this time.
Which is made all the more impressive when you spent half of this month crying on camera and still doing nothing at the same time.
But I want to keep going. I'm just like, no, Vlogmas, do not end. Like, it's giving me like a good distraction. It's giving me something to do.
So a couple things here. Firstly, you have no choice because you need the views. In January, you're going to make absolutely sod all. So you need as many residual views as possible, or to make as much in this month as you can to make it easier on yourself. So you can make more poor decisions monetarily, like buy another $60 journal planner. You say give yourself something to do when you're doing Lego but not showing us you do Lego. You should have stayed in Wisconsin and looked for your cat. That would have been something to do. But, them priorities, right, Amber? It's just too much going on, and your fur baby is not a part of the family enough to warrant your time and energy.
Like, I get paid to hang out with my friends all day long. Like, you guys are literally my friends, so...
I can promise you in the context of this, the majority of your viewers are not your friends. Good friends listen to each other when they criticize you for your poor decisions. Good friends hold you accountable. An even better friend takes that on board and does something better with their life. You don't qualify. You're the type to take a friend for granted and then, like a good locust, sod off when the harvest is not as bountiful as it once was.
Yay. Welcome to another Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Okay, guys, so if you remember, I was buying a 2025 planner in one of my recent Vlogmases. It finally came. It actually did not take long at all. I actually got here yesterday, but I'm just now opening it. I'm so excited.
Amber, it cost you as much as it costs you to order your Uber Eats order for lunch. Like, you spent over $60 on a planner. You live on your iPhone. Why don't you just do what any other person would do? And rather than waste paper on planners and journals you'll invariably bin, why don't you just use an app and set alerts for when you need to set alerts? You live on it anyway. So this makes very little sense and is just a wasteful dab on your audience. Sorry, your friends.
So it came packaged like this, and then it looks like this. It says, "Thank you, friend. You're absolutely wonderful. Hemlock and oak." One thing that really drew me to this was how thick it is. I love a thick planner. I also like hardcovers. I love a daily planner. Like, it's everything that I love in one. Like, she is super sturdy. She looks heavy, but she's not too heavy. Oh my god, I love it.
I don't really see the point in purchasing something like this. I'm a bit jaded, I guess. I see it as a wasteful expense when that $60 could have gone towards a reward to find your cat. Perhaps gone into savings because your career is dwindling and you need to start saving money in areas where you are wasteful. And journals and planners are one of those very important areas where you are renowned for wasting. You could easily write this onto an app. And considering how big your hands are, I can't imagine holding a pen is the most comfortable for somebody that holds it as if they're stabbing the page with it. How thick and heavy it is means absolutely nothing.
So I do want to show you guys what the daily pages look like if you are interested. So every day we have a focus section, intentions, schedule, today. This is very much for the people who love a good list.
I'm assuming many of your haters, and no, I can't say it the way I want to say it right now, have taken that page and just made their own versions. Focus of the day, con my audience. That's what yours will say. The schedule will be, don't look for rarity, 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 eat, 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 eat. Maybe film something for 2 minutes. That's a bit extensive, a bit too much. Take another hour break, have a 12-hour nap. And so it's the next day, rinse and repeat.
But you can genuinely use this for anything. I've seen some people use it for a journal, some people doodle every day, some people will take pictures and print them every single day and just glue them into here. So you can use it for anything.
Not gonna lie, if someone did that, they would make the entire point of spending $61 on a planner a bit redundant. You have at that point bought a very heavy and weighty doorstop.
Okay, you guys, so I do have like a small storage here at the apartment complex that I live in. It's mainly for things I just don't have room for because my apartment is small. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I feel like my apartment is perfect size for me. But I have to go put the cat carrier in that because the cat carrier is huge. So I have to go put it in storage. And then I'm going to look at my Christmas stuff and I'm going to decide today, do I want to decorate for Christmas or not?
Hold up. Are you telling us you're actually going to do something in the video? Yeah, I would have harped on about the cat carrier being a bit redundant at the moment, but that's tasteless. Amber doing something, though, is interesting. And you do have a small apartment, that much is known. You are desperately trying not to seem cluttered, but you are lucky. You benefit from having a type of lifestyle and attitude where you take so much for granted, you don't really have attachments to much unless it's something you consider unique to you. Like your obsession with Billie Eilish perfumes. And that poor defenseless choker that has suffered for long enough.
So let's go. You guys can come with me. So here it is, my little tiny storage room. I have a broken poster. I have gift wrapped. I have paintings. Some more paintings here. The Batman Lego I still have not gotten rid of.
Was the Batman Lego the one she bought for herself while claiming it was from Valentine? Was that the one? Because I remember her making it a big deal, but equally kinda not. Amber has this weird trend where she does keep hold of mementos from past relationships, and then when the time comes and she has to show us it, she will then show us why she's getting rid of it. When her and Feline or Wipey broke up, she was going through the Christmas decorations and she was making it a point to make sure that nothing from Wipey came with her, because she didn't want to have that memento or that memory of those times together. So keeping the Lego is a bit of a weird one.
This is a Christmas tree, Christmas ornaments, Christmas stuff over there, and this is just like miscellaneous. I genuinely don't even remember what's in this. Oh, Christmas pillows. You guys fell, I don't know if you heard me, but I said Christmas pillows.
Well, I'm starting to understand where the thumbnail image came from, and this is arguably the most festive thing you've done the entire month. I'm finding it hard to criticize. Now, you do continue by showing us your pumpkin collection, your off-brand Legos from board games and other things, but you don't show us you doing the tidying up part, so I'll skip ahead a little to go to the next part of this.
Okay, update. I cleared all this out. I put my Christmas stuff on top of it. I organized this to give more space, so it's definitely more put together and such, easier to find my things.
So when I've been saying that Amberlynn Reid's become a recap channel, all she needs is an AI voice, and she will essentially be exactly that. It's a weird flex, isn't it?
I've never put up like a Christmas tree by myself, so I'm still questioning if I should put a Christmas tree out. Plus I'm like, where's there room in my apartment?
Let's just get this one out of the way. The only reason you've never put a tree up on your own is because you're too big to be able to do it without it falling over. Also, it involves a level of originality and creativity, something you have never had. Working with others, or perhaps backseat decorating, is where you may well be strongest. So it's not a case of size in your apartment, it's entirely whether or not you can be bothered to do something that actually requires a modicum of intellect and effort.
I will say I do have the cutest freaking ornaments ever. Like there's a little mini Twinkie right there. But after going through everything, I literally barely have any Christmas decor because I got rid of so much stuff when I moved here.
Yes, because if memory serves, you associated so much of it with Wipey, or Feline. I believe Wipey may be the correct name.
It's pretty crazy. I'm also gonna bring my wrapping paper so I can wrap my mom's gifts. Tell me that doesn't look a million times better organized like that.
Yes, I'm so proud of you for organising your ornament boxes.
Alright, so we made it back into my apartment with my Christmas stuff, so that means we're gonna be decorating for Christmas. Currently outside with Twinkie, and I just find it so fascinating that all the leaves in Wisconsin are completely off the tree, but it is just now happening in Oklahoma.
Do we have to educate her on climates? Is that what we have to do? Because I really don't want to. Also, this video is really short, by the way, Amber. You've shown us you vaguely outside for a second. I could believe you just stood out there long enough for Twinkie to go. Not to pick it up, because I don't think you do that. Over here it's kind of illegal to leave dog mess. Yeah. But yet again, you're just vaguely showing people what you're doing, but not doing anything, so it just looks like you're not doing anything. It's really strange. At this point, you're lucky to get the views you get.
Alright, you guys, so I'm about to show you how I like to make my steak. Pretty simple and to the point, I'll tell you that. So, I'm gonna take some sirloin. I'm gonna make enough for 2 meals. And I'm just gonna cut it in cubes. Actually, I'm gonna do more of like rectangles. And then I'm gonna put it in this bowl that I have there. And if you guys know me, I like my steak well done. I'd rather it be burnt than pink.
So you like your chicken dry, and you like your steak well done. Now, when you're dicing it, because you're not having it as a steak, it typically ends up in a form of well done anyway. Because people do it in stews, it just cooks, right? You, though, are just an intentional blasphemer because of your claims to phobias and worries about food being contaminated. At this point, I'm inclined to believe you're paranoid, because nobody wants to poison Amber more than Amber herself. But go figure, a super morbidly obese half-ton heifer American can't eat a steak as a steak should be eaten. Correct answers in the comments, of course, folks. We don't blaspheme on this channel when it comes to steak.
Alright, gonna take the rest of this and put it in the bowl. Alright, I'm gonna break all the pieces apart here. I'm gonna add garlic salt and black pepper. I'm gonna use my hands and get it all over the meat evenly. And then I'm just gonna put it in the air fryer. I am gonna make it all even so it's not just a big pile, because we want it to be cooked evenly, of course. It's really different for everyone, but I'm gonna cook mine for like 10 minutes and then check on it. So I'm just gonna...
I was resisting the urge to say something when it came to the pepper and the garlic salt, because it seemed a bit pointless. The air fryer thing is an interesting one, because I've put meat in air fryers before and I usually have to put something into it, like a rubber thing or one of those little tray things, you know, the paper ones. Yeah. The part I want to highlight are your knuckles. You may have noticed I have looped the video part where you're tapping a button on the screen. Yeah. I don't know if that's because your hands aren't washed or not, though.
Put it down. Oh, wait, there we go. 10 minutes. Okay, so my meals don't always have to make sense, but I have 2 hard-boiled eggs. Here's some of the sirloin steak, and oh my god, it's literally cooked perfectly. Some pickles and some green olives with garlic on the inside.
Oh, so you are actually eating Blasphemy. Oh, okay. That steak has been cremated, and you should be ashamed of yourself for using an air fryer to do such a thing. The poison olives that you thought were, no, don't care about the pickles, and the eggs. I mean, if you had time to use an air fryer for 10 minutes, you had time to use a saucepan for a similar amount of time, actually less, to hard boil some eggs anyway. Your meal actually looks like what I think depression is supposed to feel like, spoken from somebody who has a version of it.
I am literally starved, and I was craving steak so hardcore. Holy fuck. Chef's kiss.
Now, in the comments earlier, somebody had highlighted this might be the happiest Amber has been in a while. So when people are telling her that Tommy may be the bad decision she had made for the year 2024, there could well be a point to that. Not least because she lost her cat, because she put on even more weight, and because she spent the entire time vlogging herself crying.
Now that's what you call a girl dinner.
In every video this month, there's been a bait comment. That is the bait comment. Because I don't know a single girl, a single woman, who would make something that looks so tragic. And I don't know a single one of them that would harm a steak in such a way. There was no point in dicing it before you even cooked it. That's just your paranoia telling you, oh, I should, because then I cook all sides. If that's a girl dinner, it's for a child. But I wouldn't even subject children to such a tragic existence for a meal.
And I realized I forgot to put the pickles away, so I should go do that. Okay guys, so I'm about to do more of my gingerbread house. So I am on step 2 out of 6 steps. I did this one on my last vlog, so let's do it. All right, so this is how it is looking so far.
I said this yesterday and I'll say it now. If you want to video log your life as a career, you showing us you making the Lego would be more energetic and have more in it and make your videos longer so you get those mid-roll ads. Unless you're trying to stay under a certain tax bracket, it makes sod all sense to phone this in to such a degree that you are actually doing nothing. I could believe the reason you put your hand in front of the camera is so someone else can build it for you, because your hands are too big to do it yourself.
All right, fan art time. One of you sent this to me. One of you drew Twinkie. And thank you from the both of us, because this is literally so adorable. You are so talented. Thank you. It means the world to us. And yeah, this is the end of this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy this Vlogmas. Thank you for spending it with me, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I swear more effort was put into editing the outro audio than anything else you've done this month. Just before we finish, of course, the art was adorable. I cut out a few little bits of absolute irrelevance, but then I know someone's going to be in the comments saying, "It's all irrelevant, though." Well, thank you very much for being that person. I appreciate it. This Vlogmas, or non-tent Vlogmas, has tickled me to no end, and I'm not stopping until she does. It's been a dry month, okay? We have to see it through.
Very moist, miss. Ew.
Meggy moist, miss.